Welcome to Bowls, Beers and Brawls. You got Big B here with ya. It's good to be back, and I hope you're doing well out there, fight fans. First event of 2026, BKFC 86 at the Mohegan Sun went down. It ended just moments ago here on Saturday, January 17th. Cold Saturday here in Winnipeg. But things were quite warm there at the Mohegan Sun. Uh, Headlining the event, we had welterweight belt up for grabs as champion Julian Lane was defending against Dustin Pague. And let me tell you, folks, it was amazing. Amazing championship fight going down. I'm going to go through the main card here, top to bottom, starting with that championship bout. We had 8 fights in total on that main card. So without further ado, let's get at it. As mentioned, the main event, BKFC 86, was the welterweight division. 9-8 champion Julian Lane taking on the 5-2 challenger Dustin Pague. And holy fuck, what a war we were treated to here, folks. Pague got the early knockdown. Then Lane appeared to wake up in the third round. Back and forth, both busted up, neither willing to wilt. I mean, super close fight through all 5 rounds. Now, take all those 5 rounds, what happened in all that 5 rounds, and throw it out the window. Because we were headed to a 6 sudden death overtime round, meaning only that 6th round was being judged. And winner take all here, folks. In the end, Dustin Pague ekes out the unanimous decision in that overtime round. From what it sounds like, we're going to see a rematch, folks. And well deserved. I mean, that was an amazing scrap. And to have it, you know what, as a fan, that 6th round is exciting as fuck. I can't lie. As a fan, it's super exciting, but it's so unfair to the fighters to have all that work through the 5 rounds just thrown out the window. You're beaten up, you're exhausted, you think the fight's over, and then it's go time for 2 minutes, and you're judged on those 2 minutes alone. I mean, it's crazy harsh shit, but as I say, exciting as a fan. As mentioned, a rematch. Feldman already mentioned a rematch. It sounds like both fighters are willing to do that rematch. But for now, Dustin Pague is your new welterweight champion. A co-main at BKFC 86 featured a debuting former boxing champion, Jamel Herring. He was taking on Matt Gaiman, and this was in the bantamweight division. Now listen, folks, Jamel Herring put on a great performance, but the Boo Birds were out in full force here. Honestly, the fight sucked, but it was a nice debut from Herring. He proved he's ready. He proved he's belongs in that squared circle. I'm really looking forward to what's next for him. After he gets the unanimous decision in his gloveless debut. Feature fight Mohegan Sun BKFC 86 was going down in the welterweight division. We had the 2-0 Dalvin Blair. He was taking on the 3-1 Ramiro Figueroa. I'm not really sure what I expected in this fight here, but I didn't find it all that exciting here. Now, it wasn't bad by any means, as it truly was a technical battle here. It ends up going all 5 rounds, with Ramiro Figueroa getting the unanimous decision. He moved to 4-1, and I gotta say, he looked pretty damn good out there. Halfway through the card here, fight number 5 on that main card was going down in the lightweight division. 2-0 Rico DeSchulo he was taking on the 1-0 Ashton Caniglia. And what else can I say here? Yet another impressive performance from Rico DeSchulo, smothering Cagney the entire time until ending his opponent with a right hand in the second round. That makes it second round TKO, moves to 3-0, has his eye on Kai Stewart in the featherweight division. BKFC 86 Mohegan Sun also played host to a couple of heavyweight scraps here. One we'll look at here was number 4 on the card, so fourth fight on that main card, with the 1-0 Guillermo Viana. He was taking on the 1-0 Juan Figueroa. I was dreading trying to say that name. Listen, folks, get Viana back in that squared circle ASAP, because Juan was no match for him. 2 knockdowns to the first round KO, 2-0 now for Viana, thanks to a great looking jab and some amazing timing. Before I continue down the first 3 fights to open up that main card, I do want to just touch on, there was a tiny bit of news being announced from David Feldman. Now, I think they're keeping a lot of their big news for the Knucklemania that's coming up, which will be their next event, actually, February 7th, Philadelphia. It's going to be amazing. Crazy-ass fights lined up for that, and I hope they all stick together, because it's going to be a hell of a night. Anyway, off track. Philadelphia is not the news. The big news of the night was, yes, officially announced, BKFC is going to Hawaii. They're going to hit Hawaii. They have a date of April 11th set, so no scraps announced yet, of course. Just that they are officially heading to Hawaii, so that should be fun. So the third fight on that main card at BKFC 86 was also in the heavyweight division. 2 debuting fighters here. We had Ross Hilton. He was taking on Branko Busick. And wow, Ross Hilton went from getting knocked down 3 times to dropping Busick twice in the 5th round, then getting the standing TKO. Absolutely crazy performance from Ross Hilton. I mean, the long straight punches from Ross were basically the story of his comeback. We also saw a welterweight scrap at BKFC 86 with 2 debuting fighters. We had Nate Garib. He was taking on Trey Martin, and let me tell you, this was a terrific debut for both men here. Garid and Martin having their moments, both having their moments throughout the 5 rounds, with neither going down. Both cut, swollen, and bruised, but Trey Martin squeaks out the split decision victory. And opening up the entire main card here was in the featherweight division. We had the debuting Joey Gambino. He was taking on the 0-1 Curtis Ellis. And this was an okay scrap here. It seemed like the longer the fight went, the more Garbarino kind of took over. Ellis ends up quitting in the 2nd round due to a broken finger, of all things. I mean, I'm not going to judge. I don't know how bad the break was, but to hear that a bare knuckle fighter quit because of a broken finger is, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to quite cut it in the bare knuckle world here. Either way, it was a good debut for Joey Gambino. Ends up the 2nd round TKO for him. Obviously moves to 1-0 now. So there you have it, folks. That was BKFC 86 main card. I do just want to say a special shout out to Matt Guyman, because I'm gonna give him walkout song of the night for blasting "Kickstart My Heart" from Motley Crue. Absolutely love that tune, and it gets me fired up every time. So a new little thing here I might try doing is awarding walkout song of the night. And tonight here at the Mohegan Sun, Matt Guyman gets that prestigious award. Anyway, that's all I got for you here tonight on Bulls, Beers, and Brawls. Until Knucklemania, take care, everybody, and peace.